morning talking about her and my grandbaby getting ready for church, and she didn't got her Easter basket with makeup brushes in it because she always stealing her aunties. Good morning, Rika. Good morning. You slept well? I did. I put some of my lavender on, baby. I was about 10 minutes. It didn't even take me 10 minutes to go to sleep. I was going to get back on here with y'all. Then y'all nephew called me, and these young people, they'll have you on the phone while they doing everything instead of just saying, I'll call you back. They want you to watch everything they do. Son, I love you. But I don't want to watch you make all your moves, and they be moving the phone around. They be making me dizzy. I have to tell my daughters, call me when y'all get to where y'all about to sit down. Because it's walking back and forth and the ceiling and your screen spinning, baby. I be all crazy. Hey, I looked in some of my messages on TikTok. We going to go live on TikTok later on. Yep, we going to go live on TikTok. We might do it in this class. I want to see where people's thoughts are, because people are still emailing me talking about where you been, where you at. But we gonna go over there, and I really. So I'm trying to wait till everybody get in here, because we only at about 2 minutes. I know everybody's still waking up, but guess what they hiding? And I just went looking on the internet for it. So I seen somebody say that they sacrificed one of them red heifers on the 15th, or two of them on the 15th, and they said it's only one left. Y'all know they ain't talking about it at all, and it was supposed to happen this Friday. But think about it. If they didn't want people to try to do some kind, yes. And I went looking, baby. They didn't hit everything about it. You ain't about to find nothing in 2025. It's all back to like October 2024. And this is on the internet, not just on TikTok. Now, I did see something about them canceling it in February on TikTok. But, baby, they ain't said nothing. But folks is saying they already sacrificed them. Vans was out there on Friday. I seen it on CNN. You seen the red heifers, nephew? Cause they hiding it. I just went and looked right now. Everything is from like last year on the regular internet. I know Vance was there. I thought Vance was in Rome though. He was in Israel. Baby, they is hiding the fact. They said I would look through some posts, and then went, and there's some folks saying they did one or two on the 15th, and there's only one left. Which makes sense if they did it and didn't want the world to know about it. Because they hiding the fact that the temple's already built too. Go look. Just type in what happened. It was supposed to happen Friday. What happened in Israel on Friday? You not, unless my stuff is rigged, you not about to see nothing. I just went on my phone. That's how I would do it to keep it from controversy. That's exactly what I'm thinking, sister. For real. I said they probably already did it. Yeah, but go check, y'all. Because I just did. That's why I got on here. I said, wait a minute, where is all the... They don't got nothing about Good Friday, nothing. It's like... Because I was looking on TikTok, couldn't find nothing. So then I went to Google. Yeah. Yes, the last article I found was April 3rd, 2024. I told you. From what Twitter said, J.D. Vance went to see the Pope. Right, but the Pope is not in Israel. He's in Rome, y'all. You know DuckDuckGo is owned by Google, too. Even though it might show you, it's still owned by Google. So they still only going to put certain information out there. They Google bought them. So they probably put a little bit, but we still ain't getting it all. But just go check for me real quick. Hey, Riz. I thought it happens today on... It was supposed to happen Good Friday. Sometime this weekend. I thought it was supposed to happen on Good Friday. Hey. Never mind, you right. He was in Rome. Yeah, he was in Rome. Right, not Israel. He was in Rome. You got to think that's the Catholic Pope. So they going to be over there somewhere, Spain, somewhere like that, nephew, at the Vatican, right? I found something about an attack. That's it. Baby, y'all, they are hiding it. Hey, Alicia, go look. I'm trying to tell you, I just went looking, y'all, because I looked on TikTok, nothing. Looked on Google. I'm like, Google got it. No, it ain't even nothing about nothing. No, that's how they about to put that man out. Y'all, we is really living in a tribulation. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I might need to, I don't know. Y'all see? You see you can't find nothing? Google said yes they did already. Cause Siri wouldn't tell me nothing. I asked Siri first. Then I said, well, let me go to TikTok. Then it wasn't nothing. So I went to Google, baby, nothing. So that's why I want y'all to do it. So I can see if they just messing with my stuff. I was looking to see if the heifers were sacrificed yesterday, but it told you no. Interesting. Interesting. See, they playing. Because somebody just said Google said yes. I just seen on TikTok, like I said, yes, I'm not seeing anything even in Google. Right. But I saw on TikTok there was a guy, he said one of my friends is he's from another country. But he was like, one of my friends is a guard. He said they did it on the 15th. He said they already sacrificed them on the 15th. And you said Google said yes. Okay. He said his one of his friends is a guard. He said they did it on the 16th. I mean on the 15th. I mean if they grew dire wolves for 7 months and didn't tell nobody. Think about it, family. It's one of the most monumental things to happen right before this man comes out, of course. Because what if he transformed or something when they let him do it? Ain't no telling what happened. They didn't have these cows under armed guard with whole AKs for 3 years. Come on. And those people that are over there are not even really the real people. They are part of Satan's crew. So, you know, everything they do is secret society. Tell the masses after it's already done. Good morning, Pumpkin. Probably drunk in blood. Come on, nephew. Come on. You hearing what I'm saying? Because I just was like, wait a minute. We ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Nothing. As much as they talked about it in 22 and 23, Israel was talking about it like crazy. Remember? They was showing them getting the temple stuff ready. Everybody was running around and all frantic. Now it's silence. You ain't heard nothing. What are they hiding? Hey, what are they hiding? Something. Because why are some people saying they did it on the 15th? Yeah, I'm getting old articles, but nothing new. Even one said it's been canceled. Exactly. They canceled it for the 20th because they did it on the 15th. Now, I don't know for sure, but why are we not seeing anything? I mean, it's like white, the internet. See? They got us paying attention to everything Trump doing, baby, and Israel over there getting busy. All I've been thinking is the calm before the storm. I'm trying to tell you. That's why Auntie been chilling. I've been chilling. I'm working on my boots on the ground thing that take all day with the putting the beads on. I've been just trying to do things that I enjoy. So don't think Auntie been on no funny stuff. I've been watching TV or just reading or sitting outside on the porch because yeah. Yep, I've been doing art projects, just small things, coloring, whatever I feel like. My son got on there. He finally got his TV. We gonna play a little bit of video games here shortly. Nothing since 324. Okay. And Reddit says yes too. Okay. I've been reading and getting my peace while it's available. This part. Hopefully everybody else is too. And that's why we ain't been online no every day having to deal with craziness. I mean, because we don't know what's about to happen. But I don't want to already be in a high level of stress when it does. Yes, I redid my patio and just came from sitting there and journaling while listening to music. You is my baby. Yeah. I couldn't do it this morning because your sister was calling my phone early before I could even get up. But, amen. Normally I do. Today I didn't. I see it was supposedly canceled due to yeah, I believe growing mushrooms. I think about gonna buy some more logs. Oh, I saw you said you been. I seen that. You said no, the red heifers have not been sacrificed in 2025 while they were eligible for sacrifice. The war in Gaza has created uncertainty about the potential plans. The Temple Institute, which is overseeing the Red Heifer Project, has been secretive about its intentions. As of April 20th, 2024, 4 blemish-free heifers remain. I thought they took 5. They took 5, so what happened to the other one? That's what I'm saying. Right. It was some people, I guess they was from Israel or wherever they was at. They was like, yes, they have. They already did it. I just read only 3 remain from the 5 they took. And they only needed to sacrifice, what, 2? Or is it 3? They only needed to sacrifice how many? Because I don't remember. 2 or 3? Or do it even say the number? I can't remember right now. They only needed 1. They only need 1. Oh, okay. And 1 is gone. If they only need 1 and 1 is gone, what is that? And people are saying, no, they already did it on the 15th. If you understood what I was saying, there we go. Exactly. 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 If you heard everything I said in that short time, oh, okay. Hopefully you heard everything I said right there. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 This is one of the most monumental things that could happen in the world's history, not just Israel, not just nothing. Y'all see the class we just went through. Oh, that being said, how many of y'all okay from yesterday? Y'all right? There goes that knot in my stomach. This part. This. Just like people was telling us you're not going to have to pay with your hand when we got over here and said people been doing it for 2 years already. What are you talking about? They've been doing it since 2020. They've been, no, oh, they're not. Well, then now it's at your gas station in 23. And then it's at your Kroger or wherever in 24. And, oh, now you have to have your real ID in 2025. Interesting. Folks is always talking about what ain't gonna happen, what people can't do, and they doing it right in front of our face. I'm tired of these once in a lifetime events. Interesting. So guess what? Y'all see that some Notre Dame is closing down. It's like 10 major colleges that are closing down. Y'all seen that? I just seen that this morning. Interesting. Okay. Did y'all see that? Yeah. It was a young lady. They're closing down major colleges. You said the airport to the Red Heavens. are already 3 years old. 2 of them out of the 5 have gray hair, so they've had sacrifice. Right. Interesting. Well, I'm going to say this. With as much talk, that part, and if it is, it's going to be changed drastically like in 2020. And one of the Ivy League colleges fighting against the walkie-talkies. I saw that. I did. Can I ask you a question? Did we talk about them taking education? And they even reported that late because my sister went to Notre Dame in 2013, and I remember her telling me in 2021 they closed her college down. Interesting. And the people under the comments was like, dispute your student loans, do this, that, and the other. Don't get caught in having to pay for a school that you didn't even get to go to. This is why it's going to be very important to have these, a lot of them, about as many subjects as you can think about, even if you don't even think you'll like it. You never know what you'll do when there's no TV. You hear me? But one of the things that I need y'all to understand is this too, and y'all know this, that this world runs on deceit. Does it not? Did anyone hear that Hong Kong is refusing to ship? Yep. And hospitals will be closing. Hold on. No. So that's what you was talking about. You said in hospitals? Welcome to WOYU, where God told us so many things before it was going to happen. The nurses are saying that if they don't get supplies, they will possibly. Do y'all remember us talking about no hospitals being open or them being completely full and ain't nobody going to be able to get to you? Anybody remember that? We talked about nothing being open. We talked about if there's no phones, if there's no generators, if there's no supplies. We talked about that. This is why we bought first aid kits and every single thing. Who was here when I told y'all need to, just last week I said I need you to go stock up on alcohol and peroxide and all of those things. Bleach. You need to be making this. It might have been 2 weeks. I said these are things you need to have. Peroxide. And remember, because I told y'all they shrunk the bottles. Remember? I said they shrunk the bottles of alcohol, but the bottles of peroxide are still big. You need to go get all your ointments from Dollar Tree while they still have them. All that cheap medicine right there that's $1 something, yeah, go on and grab it. Go on and make you a little bucket. If you got a honey bun or two, some things are better than no things. It ain't got to be high price. Now that y'all know it's all coming from the same place, go fill up your stuff. I also remember when you told us we need to get in shape. And this is why your girl only been eating once a day. And I'm coming down a few pounds. I put my pants on the other day. So, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I've been making myself get up and dance to strengthen my knees. It's a lot of stuff I've been working on over here. Now I gotta get these arms stronger because they're not doing so much. But yeah. 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 Listen, To those of you that were here yesterday, well, in all seriousness, I felt like an 80-year-old woman yesterday after working in the yard. That part. You just ordered a squat exercise machine. This. So let me ask you a question. After reading what we read today and God kind of pointing out certain things to us and then looking at the dates of when that stuff happened, how did that affect the way that you feel about the time that we're in? Was it a sobering like realization like, oh shoot, we even closer than we thought, even though we know we're close? But what did that make you, what did that make you feel reading that and seeing that or listening to it? Do you see where the gnashing of teeth is gonna come from? Do you see how people could be caught off guard because those things happening didn't mean nothing really to nobody until you put them all together in one basket and you realize that there was a certain thing, three certain things that happened, or two for sure, that solidified the time that we're in, and we just was going on with life, not even realizing how close destruction is to us. Hey, Miss Wolverine. Hello? No? Nobody don't want to talk about it? I apologize for that. Girl, I don't even be knowing y'all gone. This is not church. I don't even be knowing y'all not in here. I don't know when you leave and when you come back. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, girl, you ain't got to apologize because I don't even know y'all done left. I was in class, but I've been so sick that I've been quiet. They really humble me, and my eyes are super wide open. The last few classes have been. Thank you. So y'all do not have to apologize when y'all leave. I know you got to you do your thing. Yeah, you ain't got to apologize. I didn't even know you was gone. Just thinking about it all, right? You said I was just thinking about that this morning. It's a lot harder to get into heaven than we thought. Why my daughter texting me talking about, yes, girl. Hold on. My kids is funny. Oh, she at church. Remember I told y'all that my daughter, it used to be, my old pastor's sister used to live close to me. And she's a lady that used to watch my house. Remember I told you? And so whenever I would be, I'm only like 27. She's a lady that came up to me and said, what exactly are you teaching them and you smoking on a cigarette? I said, I guess a lot because this has to be full every Sunday. So, I don't know what you want me to say. You ain't smoking on a cigarette and ain't got no drink and they don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Listen. Right, because I sure just snuck back in class. Right. Uh-huh. That's the lady I told y'all that the spirit will be high and people will be telling us all their business. Kind of like here. Same thing that happened here used to happen in my house. Okay, and this was years ago. I was 27, right? My kids was little, but all the kids on Sunday would come to my house and they would sit out. And I lived in a townhouse. I was a candy store lady too, but they would come to my house and they would be sitting out there. And she used to, always have this. You got all these people in here. You need to invite them to my church. I said, you in here, invite them. They can hear you. But when you come into my house and you sit in this, she gave me a queen. Anybody know what a Queen Anne chair is? Anybody know what a Queen Anne chair is? How it looks? If you know antiques, you understand. It's the chairs with the wings on them. A lot of y'all baby shower pictures is like Queen Anne chairs. See, I'm an old lady. Okay. So, but where the things kind of like this, but further out. So like if this came out to like right here, it's like, and it has the flaps on it. That's called a Queen Anne chair. So yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to be in a lot of antique shops when I was young. No, 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 not a wicker chair. No, 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 no. I have to show y'all. But anyway, it was a Queen Anne chair. She gave me one because she was moving out of her apartment and moving into her with her daughter. So she actually gave me her furniture too, which was really great. Some nice white furniture. But she gave me this furniture and she gave me this chair. She said, "This is my prayer chair," and blah blah, the royal looking chair is right. And so I'm like, okay, but every time she would come over my house, she would immediately go there and she would have her Bible in her lap. And she had her apostolic clothes on. And she would come to my house. So this is my, like, right across from where this chair was sitting was my front door. So my front door went like this. Her front door went like this. She lived in the building right here. So she could see every single person that came to my house. It didn't matter. She could see every single person. So once she see about 15, 20 people, she gonna get up because she sit in this chair and watch the parking lot. So she would come to my house and just stand in the door like this. And she'd have her Bible under her arm like this. I said, "You can come in." So my baby, when she was little, she used to call her Mr. Pastor. Mr. Pastor. Not Sister Pastor. Mr. Pastor. And so it tickled her every time because she started calling herself Mr. Pastor because my baby called her Mr. Pastor so much. She was trying to say Sister Pastor, but because we knew her by her other name before she became a pastor. And my baby said, "I'm just mixing them together, Mr. Pastor." So she still, whenever she sees me, she said, "How's that Mr. Pastor doing?" She's talking about my young one, my youngest girl, and she's 21 now, and she still goes by that name, which is hilarious. But my daughter just texted me and said, "Are you cool with her? Because if you're not, she probably asked for my number." Listen. People be walking up to my kids like, "Your mama name is," and she be like, "Mom, I don't know if you cool with him or not." So I be like, I keep trying to tell y'all, people remember CERCA. And it's so funny because my kids really didn't believe it, I guess. I don't know. And now that they're adults, people are like, "Your mama, do she still live here?" And they said, for my baby be like, "Mom, we don't know who these people is." And they be asking all your business. I said, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't tell them nothing. Yeah. Don't tell them nothing. It's funny. So she just texted me talking about is she cool? So that's them kids. They be protecting their mama. You hear me? Cause they know that I been done real crazy by a lot of people, and so my kids be like, "Yeah, nah." But anyway, that's funny. I just wanted to say that because they went to church today. This is my grandbaby's first time going to church on Easter, or Resurrection Day, should I say? So I want to see pictures of that. But long story short, what was I getting ready to say to y'all? Oh, they hiding some stuff from us, and we gotta be ready because I wouldn't be surprised if this summer or next fall is kind of crazy, because there are things that are happening, and we live in a world of deceit. We live in a world where they only gonna tell us if they have to, okay, which is crazy. Real crazy. My nana had a green velvet one. Girl, it was green and velvet. It was green velvet. Quit playing. It was green velvet. That's exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. With brown legs on it. Sure did. It was green. It was green. That's funny. But anyway, yeah. So with that, hopefully yesterday was an eye opener for everybody. And hopefully you'll start paying attention to more about these red heifers because something's going on with that. Something is fishy. Do you hear me? Something is fishy. Understand that. Something is fishy. The fact that we can't get a specific answer, something is fishy. For some reason, December keeps coming to mind. Listen. I need you to get comfortable in your house. I need you to have all of the things that bring you joy in your home. Do you hear me? You hear me? Well, the two things with that, Keish and Queen, let me tell you what's real crazy. It could be something happening we're close to you in December, and it could be something in your area in October. That's why the dates could be different, right? Your cave of treasures. Come on. Come on. Mr. Mark, I had a dream that I got delivered. And when I tell you, a lady was just talking to me and I was throwing up black stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yes. You know that can happen in the spirit, right? There's deliverance that can happen in the spirit. The same way the demons can put stuff into you while you're sleeping, God can take them out. You just saw it in the spiritual realm. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to be awake for him to deliver you from stuff. And in the spiritual realm, it's past, present, and future, which is when you're sleeping. I told you the story about my mom. A couple years ago, she was asleep. And she said, then she was like not asleep, like in a vision type thing. And a big old hand from heaven came through the ceiling. And because she had been having real bad stomach problems. And a big old hand pulled all of these demons, and she said it was a ball of them, and they was fighting. Like, you know how they show us, like, where all the demons and stuff be, like, rolling in the ball, and they all connected together and all of that. She said that God pulled that out of her stomach, and when she went back to the doctor, they was like, we don't know. Whatever the problem is gone. Okay, and she was asleep, vision, whatever. So, yeah, you don't got to do it while you're awake. You can be asleep. Just like demons can come and implant spirits on you while you sleep. I had a dream Rika and I were running from someone we hear in a toilet, bathroom stall, standing on the toilet and swinging on the back door so they couldn't see our feet. Baby, listen. I'm trying to tell you. And now you see why, sis? I'm not sad that I'm not around a whole bunch of people. My daughter had a dream. In a dream last week, we were fighting an imposter. Well, the Antichrist is an imposter. I'm happy I'm not around a lot of people. And everybody's like, oh, community, I get it. But I don't know. And I'm not talking about us. I'm saying outside of y'all and my kids, I have very little contact with anybody else. Do you hear me? That's it. I don't talk to nobody really. And it's in the last 2 weeks, less and less and less and less, which is crazy. Less and less and less. Me too. People been doing too much. Listen, I don't want to have a lot of unprepared people around me. And I'm not just talking about like with the stuff we have, I mean here. You understand? That's what I'm worried about. Because if you will keep lying to yourself and telling yourself that what you seeing ain't happening, what you gonna do when, right? It's a lot of people, they seeing it, but they acting like they don't. So you know what else they won't see? The danger. They'll walk right into a trap every single time because they're not thinking about anything but this moment. They're not thinking about they have pulled those rosy colored glasses. Like, no. If you still want to tell me what ain't happening because this, that, oh, okay, yep. You ain't got to worry about my phone. I told y'all, my sister, I talked to her, and baby, she was like, I'm going to start watching my friends because he talks about the end times. You were in church like 3 times a week. Did you know this happened? No. Did you know this happened? No. Did you know this happened? No. So what's going to happen when they shut those church doors Because they going for schools now. But it's going to be church in a minute. Y'all understand that, right? They are taking away all of the places where people used to be able to run, and the government couldn't come in there and do nothing. My brother came to my mom last night asking what if he was a demon. I told her to get away from me. Oh, girl, no. I don't do no folks coming and doing all that. No, no. Mm-mm. Yeah. The spirit of grief mimics people all the time. And knowing what we know, that's dangerous because we know, right? Right. So we paying attention to what's going on with these red heifers, because something is up with that. I don't know what. I can't say what, but they too quiet. And we're getting closer to May 7th. Right? Means something. All of it does. All of this stuff that's happening right now, it means something. It's kind of spooky. I was like, that's not normal. Time to go where my blessed toilet. Yep, that part. Ain't it a little weird, y'all? Just a little bit. We literally living in leave the world behind. Not leave the world behind. Left behind. And May 8th is your niece's birthday. She'll be going, oh, pumpkin butt. Hurry's going. Girl, yeah. And she already beginning stuff too? Come on with it. You know my daughter's birthday is May 9th. Did we talk about that already? We talked about it. Good morning, Auntie. My baby is May 9th. Ooh, that's my kid that ain't talking to me right now. They defined. They gonna put buck the system, girl. That's the buck the system child right there. Them talk lie to you. That part. These days we are in right now, I'm being honest, I find myself at peace when folks are passing away. Yeah. It don't take away the pain, but at least they ain't about to have to go through what we going through. Think about it. They in a better place than us. The people that have gone on, they don't got to see the craziness we about to see. Crazy. Yo! Yeah, this is real. Goodness gracious. They about to get rid of the hospitals, the schools, the churches. They done got rid of the food banks. Girl, you feel it? And I don't want y'all to be anxious and nervous or nothing, but God, dog it. Gosh, dog it. Ooh. That's what Jesus said. Yeah. Girl, it's crazy. Like, I gotta be calm for y'all, but I be wanting to spaz. For real, be sitting back talking about Lucky. Nah, I'm playing. That might be too far. No, not really. I was watching a doctor. Oh, one of the episodes of Benjamin Cut of Death was really sweet. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Listen here, gone in space. Get out the way. Listen, spaz out. Girl, cause what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God, this is crazy. It is. I don't care what nobody say. It is crazy. It is nuts. It is crazy, crazy that all the stuff that we talked about is happening right now, babe. And it is unreal. Okay, Queen. See, y'all, I ain't gonna get up here and look. This fertilizer is crazy. I'm a bit wired, but it's spooky. and kind of exciting to me. I'm not excited to see the destruction. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get that part. I think the waiting around for the CCTV rewind of life make me crazy in the afterlife. Listen, this is my thing. I'm excited to see Jesus. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the stuff before that. He literally said we gonna be worn out and all of this stuff. That's why I'm trying to. That part, right, Nisi Poo. Listen, I just not ready for it. And what I mean by that is, it's because he keeps saying we ain't never seen nothing like what's coming, and I'm just trying to get my mind together for that. You know, he didn't say it was about to be flowers. I ain't never been in a real war zone, but I've been in a hood that's like a war zone, and it can keep. What if we? I'm trying to be in class, and people keep calling my phone. Uh-oh. It's all right. You hear me? So you got to think about. You said I'm just grateful that God through you gave us a preview and helped us get prepared. Listen, and I need Him to prepare my mind now for what we about to see, because, like I said, to me it's scary. Hey, Pumpkin, happy Resurrection Day. It's a little unnerving to me. Not me sitting on my deck yesterday reflecting about our family and swinging my feet and being thankful. Oh, Keish, that made me excited. Right, right. It do. Like, I listen. I say this to y'all all the time. I'm very grateful for what we have here, and I feel like if the world is ending, which we know it is, this was an amazing space to be in. I feel that, and I'm not just saying it because I'm the dean. I'm saying y'all made the internet. I used to hate the internet. Y'all made the internet very enjoyable for me. Y'all made me being able to teach and do all sorts of things. Like, it's been great. Like, it has been a pleasure. You see what I'm saying? Like, we cried happy tears. It wasn't a whole bunch of chaos and drama over here. Now it started out rocky, but God has smoothed this thing out. And now it really is like we just sitting back chilling, waiting on the fireworks. Oh, Auntie. My auntie said a very nice place to be in. Come on. Think about it. Y'all, we could have been on the internet arguing and fussing and fighting with people for the last 3 years. Not growing the way God allowed us to grow. It's so many things we could have been doing with the time. Because we know you can waste time on TikTok a whole day and don't even think about it. 8 hours gone. But for God to see us digging through His Word and trying to understand His mysteries and met so many amazing people, beautiful here. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing and beautiful. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like, our shared experiences, our stories, the babies that have been born, the marriages that have happened, even the divorces, and you in a better situation, like the healings that have gone on here, the courage and faith that has just abounded here, people being nicer, addictions falling off. It has been an amazing experience. If this the last couple of years of the earth, I'm grateful to have spent it with y'all. I'm not even, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm grateful. Yeah. I'm thankful for this beautiful journey too. Because y'all helped me grow. Y'all helped me grow a lot. We've grown together. And I'm grateful for that. Yes. See how I spent my time in the last 3 years of blessing. Right. To know that God seen. Right. The amount of times I've laughed until I cried here. Oh, and they were real tears I will treasure forever. That part, God gave us some amazing memories. Y'all making me dress up in all them costumes and stuff. And I did it for a little bit. Till I couldn't fit them. I might need to try on some of the extra larges now. Probably can fit them. But yeah, even that. Us having our kickbacks on Fridays and Saturdays. And thank you so much for helping me understand my childhood trauma. Now I can effectively be a great mom and just overall a better person. You're welcome, girl. God knew what we all needed. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. I said, I very much enjoy spending time with all of you. The last 3 years has been worth it. I feel like that. Yes, the past 3 years here, I've been crying, got rid of people, breaking off curses, laughing, and now it's finally peace and readiness. When I say I love y'all, I mean that with everything in me. Being here got me on the journey with God. Listen, that made me so happy, Pumpkin. I'm so grateful that God heard my cries and prayers and He sent me to you. I met so many wonderful people and I learned a lot. It helped me grow. This bonding with people all over the world has been crazy. This God gave us family. God gave us a listening ear that wasn't gonna run our business. You hear me? You know this y'all got on the internet and was telling all y'all business. Like the world can't see it. We thought we was in a classroom for real and the doors was like, baby, we've been telling the whole world like all our business. And look how free you is now. Look it. You see? Look how free you is. God gave me family in so many different area codes. Listen, Isabel. y'all remember, I tell y'all stuff I don't even tell my family. Remember that? And I mean all my business. Like we ain't on the whole internet. But the fact that you feel safer in a space where everybody can actually know a judgment-free zone, unless you crazy. And y'all know the kind of crazy I'm talking about. It is judgment-free, but we will check you on your BS. But think about that. You should not feel this free telling all of your business on the internet. It's like we in a real classroom over here. And we don't be here if you listening at the door going on. I've been myself here without any judgment. Knowing we grow and learning together has made me feel like I'm loved and not forgotten by Dad and all of you guys. Yes, this is the thing, family. He prepared us how it will be in heaven. It's all about love. This off topic. I got my boxes together. I'll be sending them out on Friday. I hope everyone can use what I sent. If not, please share the other things with someone else. Yes, Auntie. Okay, thank you. Deep dark secrets too. That part. Things my biological family don't even know. This. Auntie said she got boxes. She's sending them out. She said if you can't use them, send them to somebody else. Thank you, Auntie. It's a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. And this is why I say I'm grateful. Like when I write in my journal and stuff now, listen, when I write in my journal and stuff now, I'm grateful for y'all. Like I go back and there's certain I couldn't write everybody's prayer request down, of course. But I go back through and there's certain prayer requests that touch my heart that y'all might have asked me about and they're in my journals. And it makes me excited to be able to go back and have that time and to see how we've grown, how we've been doing stuff. You know, it makes me excited. It really do. It really do. And I'm grateful. Like I got friends that's pastors and stuff. And to see them still trying to sell this $1 million pastoral get with me because I'm blessed and I got a lot of money all the while, that ain't what it is. And you live in a facade in front of people and not leading them to Christ. You're trying to lead them to this, all of the stuff that's getting ready to burn, be destroyed, whatever else it is. And it's like, dang, God trusted you with souls. What did you do with them? What did you do with them? You was a pastor, but what did you do with the souls that God gave you? Are they ready? Are their minds ready? Are they ready to give up their life? Not just a life of sin, but the actual breath out of their body. We are a school without walls. So much freedom, realism, and blessings. I love it here. Me too. Me too. Me too. Right. Right. See, a lot of people want to be in leadership. Okay? But what are you there for? What is your labor of love going to produce? Materialistic people or people that actually care about the people in the societies around them, that are going to see a person in need as far as whether it be physical things, mental things, and actually take the time to hear that person's story. and not just judge by what you see on the outside. The crazy thing is, a lot of people judged me when they came over here when we was on TikTok, by what they saw on the outside. But my heart say something different. Just like I said, when I go out, people would not ever think that this is what I got in my house. That this is my everyday, all day, right here. They wouldn't. They don't think that because of how I look. Might look rough, might look whatever, and just this. So they never think this. So then if there was information that they were supposed to get, guess what? They don't get it because this right here stopped them from being able to get the information. Which is crazy. Because that's exactly how they did Jesus too. He didn't look like a king. He didn't walk around pompous like a king. He was with the homeboys and the poor people and the whoever else when he had everything. He owned every bit of land that they told him he couldn't come on. He could have dropped any place where he wasn't welcome. He could have burned. He could have destroyed it instantly, or just let everybody in there drop dead. But he didn't. He let them be. Because he knew they didn't understand. So you think about, even now, do y'all think that people think y'all know the stuff that y'all know when they meet you out in the store or whatever else? When they just see you, do you think that they would think that you have the amount of information about whatever it is that you've been studying? You said, the time with my CERCA by family has changed my life in so many great ways. The family that I haven't met, but will take a road trip to be there for them. The new family that I'm only 10 toes down for. This part, auntie. This part. But you know what's so crazy? I told y'all before I started this, when I left my mama's house, I asked God to give me a family that loved me, that I could love on, that I could be myself with. And over time, over the years since I was 11 years old, 12 years old, God did exactly that. He let them be. That's a powerful word for today. Yeah, girl. I'm only talking to the people that's listening, Keish. I'm only talking to the people that's listening. I'm not hollering and screaming and getting my blood pressure up for nobody. If you don't want it, go away. And that's in every area, my kids, everybody. I'm only talking to the people. And I'm not saying I'm talking to the people that agree with me. I'm saying if you just don't want to hear nothing, I cannot talk to you. I'm not going to even waste my time talking to you. I'm going to go listen to at least, or talk to someone that is at least open to hearing so that they can go check for themselves. But just trying to shove something down somebody's throat, baby, I do not care. Go on somewhere. I'm over that with my family. I'm over that with my friends. I'm over that with everybody. No, because time is too short. If you still want to live in your bubble and act like you don't see what's going on, that don't have nothing to do with me. But I want to know so that I can be prepared. I saw a young lady. She's like a homesteader or whatever. She said, you don't got to be scared if you're prepared. I said, yep, I remember saying some stuff about that. I remember. And you want to know why y'all not scared right now? Because God prepared us. You want to know why y'all not freaking out and everybody is looking at you because you're supposed to be the conspiracy theorist, but you got peace right now because you already knew. So you prepared, you planned. Did you not? Even if our finances are not like they was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there's a lot of things that we don't have to worry about right now. We don't have to be scrambling and going and getting a whole bunch of stuff because we heeded the warning before whatever it was started to happen. That's where that peace is coming from. Because you relied on God and you believed what he said. Faith changed things, baby. It give you peace. Once your faith grow and you believe God when he tells you, that's where that peace come from because you chose to listen and you don't have to have that feeling. No, I don't want no parts of it. That's why I said I don't care. If you don't if you don't want to prepare for what's coming, that don't have nothing to do with me. But I don't have to put myself in jeopardy because you never want to listen. Because then you'll put everybody that did listen in jeopardy, and that's not okay. All because yo added, I don't know. The people that never want you to tell them nothing and they got a rebuttal for every single thing, I do. Mm-mm. You can't tell them nothing. They gonna rebuttal every time. That's just, I don't, because that mean if we have a plan that we all came up with, you gonna do the opposite just because you didn't come up with it. I don't want that. That's scary to me. And I'm not saying I would even be the, but even if we out here, God has let us all be good at something. But every single thing that somebody say, you gonna turn your face up or have a problem with it, we ain't never gonna get nowhere. It's like the person that's always putting stuff together, but then when they can't be the run of it, then they ruin the event and spread that craziness out. So then nobody had a good time because they wasn't having a good time. That's what I'm scared of in these days. That makes me nervous because those type of people, they feel like because they hurt, they want everybody else to be. If they in a bad situation, they want everybody else to be in a bad situation, and that's scary for me in the time that we live in right now. It really is. So I've been asking God, hey, if you can, whatever you want to do in my life, I'm fine with it. But you know what I need as far as certain things go. You said someone just told you that yesterday. You're welcome. God took me to another playing field though. That's why I said I don't know. I know y'all probably gonna be eating and stuff with the family today and all that, so I didn't prepare anything. We might do something a little bit later. And plus, like I said, I was trying to find stuff out about the red heifers and whatnot. So I don't have a whole bunch. I know all the pastors just teaching a message. So if you wanted to go and listen to one, I'm sure there's a gazillion of them on. 1,152 of them, because I know somebody is teaching something. But I'm just relaxing today. I am. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing specific. I did want y'all to pay attention to the fact that they're hiding what's going on with them red heifers. They didn't wipe this internet, so that's intriguing to me. Very. And then I wonder what's gonna happen in this next 3 weeks until we get to this May 7th. You know what I mean? Not like I'm not feeling nothing, but I just want to know this day that I probably wish I would right. Yep. Well, this, like I said, I don't know, and I'm not gonna force nothing. I didn't get a chance to get up and read this morning, so I don't have anything because y'all needs called me and I was talking to her. So we might have something later, depending on what I read today, but I don't know. And since it's a holiday, I know y'all spending time with y'all family and whatnot, and it ain't like we don't have class all the time, and we're always reading and studying some stuff, so interesting. They distracting people about the Katy Perry went to, yeah. Hey, Auntie Judy, yeah. But I know folks isn't y'all enjoying y'all family and stuff today, doing stuff with the kids and whatever else. So I didn't really want nothing. I just wanted to ask y'all about the red heifers, make sure y'all was okay from yesterday. I'm gonna get up. I need to make me some breakfast and I might read. I really don't know. I really honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. But I've been trying. Well, I do need to work on my project. I'll probably do that. I want to say this. I understand why people that customize things charge so much. God has always blessed me to be able to get customized things on a deal. But I understand why they do. It takes a long time. Like, what Miss Tawana do with them shoes? Baby! I ain't got none in here. Baby, I don't know how you do it. Because rhinestoning, and you have got to have patience out of this world to sit there that long. It's a gazillion rhinestones on every pair of shoes she sent me. Baby, I got like 4 or 5 little designs that ain't even this big. And I was like, yeah, let me put this up till tomorrow. When I can't even think of any long prayers, I just be saying, thank you, Lord. Okay. Miss Moore, what is you talking about? You said I'm enjoying this bowl of grapes. What you talking about prayers? Who said prayers gotta be long? Thank you, Jesus is an amazing prayer. The church make you think prayers gotta be long. They don't. They don't gotta be long. They do that for sure. Jesus was a man of few words, was he not? Oh, okay. He was a man of few words. Y'all ain't gotta have no big one. Yeah. Jesus, I Need You is a really good one. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I just didn't know what you was talking. I was wondering if somebody had said something about prayer. Or I didn't know. That's why I was asking. I didn't know if I missed something. That's why I was asking. I didn't know if somebody had said something and you was replying to them or what. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it, y'all. I ain't really got nothing. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good day with y'all family and whatnot. I'm about to find me some food. I might watch some TV. I really don't know. I think I want to work on this project that I was doing. Like I said, to anybody that do custom stuff, I applaud you, because that's crazy. When y'all be decorating stuff for people and whatnot, it's real nuts. Yeah. And I think y'all should get paid $1 gazillion for that. I really do. Yeah. So I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, maybe. We shall see how the day goes. I love you, Auntie Judy. I love all of y'all, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. We might get back on later. I don't know. We'll see how the day go. Depends on how my kids call me, because they be being on the phone for hours and hours and hours and hours. I'll be like, all right, I'm going to let you go. And they keep on talking. Both 2 kids did it to me yesterday. I said, all right, I'm going to let you go. Why you keep trying to get off the phone? Because I don't want to be on the phone. I keep telling you, all right, I'll let you go. We're going to do what you got to do. And y'all just keep on talking. You hear me? So, we're going to see how this go. I love y'all.